It is Tara Epsky, your Newark, Jersey realtor, and I am here in the prettiest, pinkest park in the United States, which is, of course, in New Jersey. We are at peak right now in Brook Park. This is in Newark, New Jersey / Belleville, and it is gorgeous. This is the most amount of cherry blossoms in the United States. So this is over 5,300 cherry blossoms, all different types of varieties. So whenever you're going to come here, basically between March and May, there will be blooms here. But right now we are at peak. It is mid-April, and I need to show you around because this is a gorgeous park. It's better than DC, so much better. So come on, let's enjoy and take a walk through Brook Park in New Jersey. So we're gonna get started and walk on over to the Welcome Center. This is in the north end of the park, and it has a lot of densely populated trees. Many of these guys go back to the 1920s. And this is also really like a popular area. So there's gonna be a lot of kids, a lot of families, a lot of cars, but there's still a lot to do in this part of the park. The park is open all year long, and it is huge. So we're just in one section right now, but it's over 360 acres. It's 4 miles long. So it's pretty big. You can spend the entire day here, or just like one section, and have plenty to do and see. This parking is free here at the Welcome Center. You can also park along the street as long as it's within the white lines. And let's head on over to the Welcome Center. Let me show you what it looked like previously. Okay, so this Welcome Center is brand new. They just built it this past year, or opened it up this past year. So let's take a look inside and see what it's all about. Okay, wow, it's really nice inside. You have a cute little photo op with the bench and the tree over there. There's some history about the cherry blossoms. You get bathrooms, which is really nice, and free flyers and information. There's maps and information about Bloomfest. This year is the 48th annual Cherry Blossom Festival. There's a bike race, a 10K, a 1-mile family fun walk. There's Family Day and Bloomfest itself. That is a whole day of fun. It's cultural demonstrations, live music, kids activities, crafters, food vendors, you name it, it's there. So this picturesque playground is right outside the Welcome Center, and this area is definitely a busier section of the park. Later we'll head to a more peaceful setting. Personally, that's where I prefer. I like to avoid the crowds. We are here actually on a Wednesday. It's like right after school let out, so the kids are here, but you know what? I wanted to come and avoid the craziness of the weekend. Be prepared if you come on a weekend. It is going to be really busy. Definitely get here early. That's my suggestion. Come early for good parking. How early? I don't know, but the park opens up at dawn, I'll tell you that. So be prepared. There are so many petals on the ground. Do you think it's past peak? You could literally just stay in your car and drive the 4 miles from the south to the north of the park, and you will still be blown away by the beauty of these cherry blossoms. It kind of does sound nice just staying in the car. But let me show you a really great spot. This park was conceived by Frederick Law Olmsted, and you're probably like, man, who's that guy? I don't know him. No, you know him. You might not know his name, but you know him and you know his parks. He's like the father of landscape architecture in the United States, and especially for urban parks. Remember, we're in Newark, guys. I mean, you can't believe it, but we are in Newark. Well, Olmsted was famous for co-creating many well-known parks. The most famous is Central Park, but this one is right in our backyard. So let's enjoy this beautiful park and everything that it has to offer, which is vast lawns, winding paths. We have miles of streams, lakes, bridges. I mean, Olmsted really planned this thing out. There's also tons of stuff for family and the kids. There's playing grounds, tennis courts, playing fields, basketball courts. There's a roller rink here, and I think in the summer they do. They have farmers markets on the weekends. So there's something for everyone. Across the water, you can see the Cathedral Basilica of the Sacred Heart. It's one of the largest cathedrals in the United States. Very cool Gothic style. There are plenty of park benches for a quick little rest, but there's no picnic tables here, so you'll have to bring some chairs or a picnic blanket, which I've done actually. We packed up some lunch and came along the way, brought our chairs here and enjoyed it under the cherry blossom trees. And look, there's plenty of room to spread out. Again, this park is 360 acres, so you'll find a nice spot to lay out in. Yeah, right, you know. Not only does Brook Park have the largest collection of cherry blossom trees, but it's also the first county park that opened to the public, and it's registered as a National Historic Site. It was used as a training ground during the Civil War, and the space also helped out in World War II, so there's a ton of history and beauty here. Well, thank you so much for joining me on this walk through the cherry blossoms. I hope that you enjoyed it. I did. Like that button down below if you did. And hopefully you are local enough so that you can come here in person and see the magic in the springtime during peak, because again, it is just so beautiful. I will tell you this, if you are not local, they do, and I'm not joking, they have a cherry blossoms webcam on the park's website. So it's like a live webcam. They have cameras on these trees 24/7 all year long. So if you want to check out the trees at any time, you can on the park's website. I am not joking again. But if you can get here in person, trust me, it is gorgeous. It is worth the trip, in my local expert opinion. Well, that was a lot of fun. Once again, I am Tara Epsky, your North Jersey realtor, here to share all the great things about New Jersey. And if you need real estate help, I am here to do that for you. If you're thinking about buying, selling, investing, or renting in New Jersey, I got you. Reach out to me. Thank you again for joining me on this walk through the cherry blossoms. Happy spring, and I will see you in the next video.